Hey everyone, welcome back in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. We are here with your weekly collective career reading. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Let's tap right into your reading. Okay, and we're back. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. I am Pharaoh. This is Total Understanding Tarot. This is a general collective career reading. If you would like a reading tailored specifically to your energy, click the link in the description box below, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. If you would like to join us over on Instagram for our daily vibes, which are our daily tarot readings, we're kicking those back up in gear. So tap in over there at Pharaoh's Rise. Page of Spirits with the Cups. All right. So before we hop right into our reading, that was a Page of Spirits that just popped up for the collective. So it's this energy of this is a new beginning. This is or could be a new message, right? With that page energy related to something, obviously career that you're passionate about. With that Three of Cups, this is a celebratory news. Even though it's a page, this is something that is going to honor your genuine expression. This is something that you really enjoy doing, and these are people that you're coming in contact with that are on a same emotional level in terms of emotionally intelligent enough to handle the responsibility or whatever this task is. These are people who are well balanced. Maybe you've experienced a lot of I'm hearing corporate backbiting, climbing that ladder, things that weren't always kosher and, you know, just and of the utmost integrity. So this is a change on that, right? So just keep in mind of that. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see. Okay, bam. First of all, we have in the center position, we have the Ten of Coins. So this is what you're sitting in right now. You're sitting in Ten of Coins energy. This is like your dreams coming true. This is like wishes coming in. Okay, but the way the Knight of Coins came in, right? This is the way the Knight of Coins came in. It was over the 10th coin. So this is the cross position. This is the energy that you're needing to, this bridging the gap, so to speak. You know, when you listen to Abraham Hicks, it's that energy of the gap between where you are and what you want. This is the bridge to get there. This Knight of Coins, this energy that is slow moving, that appears to be slow moving, but it's only slow moving of the process of you becoming who you need to be able to handle this sort of wealth, to be able to manage this sort of be it like actual money that's coming in, be able to handle the actual responsibility of stepping up into a new higher position of management, I'm hearing, or ownership. There's certain things that you needed to learn so that when you got this position, you would be ready for it. And that was the cross position. And you've been working. There's no doubt about it. You've been working. You've some of you all, yeah, you see it's like 5 swords back here. So some of you have been experiencing a lot of external conflict because of your passions, because of your desires. You may be stepping out of the realms and doing something completely different. I'm hearing burning the midnight oil, like staying up late, learning, studying, growing, really being diligent. really being diligent, asking for directions, learning about yourself. Maybe some of y'all have literally been looking at your birth chart, learning what the transits mean, learning what the placements in your chart means, to learn more about you and what makes you tick. It's like you really been trying to be a better person for you, and you're feeling like it's not happening with the Seven of Coins. You're feeling like, and maybe I'm investing in the wrong industry. I mean, I'm investing in the wrong place. But it's so interesting that you would think that, because the biggest investment you can make is in yourself. So if you're learning about you, if you during this time you're learning about your habits, you're in therapy, you're reading books on self-help, you're reading books on how to manage your time, and you're improving you. So that the new and improved you can step into any arena and succeed. And that's what the divine has been trying to show you. It's like, maybe you've been trying to go from different different niches to figure out, okay, this is what makes the most money now. Maybe I could do drop shipping. Maybe I can do da-da-da-da. Maybe I could. The divine said, what do you want to do? Okay, learn about that in a practical way, right? Learn about that, get the certifications you need. The real treasure is in learning who you are, and you've been really working towards doing that. And this is straight up Pentacles right here. So this is like real time and all minor arcana. So this is you putting in that work. Like, this is you being very practical. This is you making more logical decisions. This is you analyzing situations and making plans and building budgets and putting everything in place, so that when this abundance does come in, you'll be ready for it. And you may be feeling like this. Let's get a little more clarification on this. Okay, we had a Two of Swords with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Coins. Yeah, you feel stuck, right? Because you're not making a decision, right? So it's like the sigil of the Ramsey family. Now, this is the I usually say this earlier, but this is the Game of Thrones deck. So when I read from this deck, I also give examples from the series. So there may be spoiler alerts if you haven't seen the series, but this is a wonderful series to read from in the deck. Okay, so and the deck is great also. So here we are. This two of swords. So it's like this energy. The Two of Swords is like an X across the heart for me. When I read it, I feel like it's blocking that heart chakra, right? It's blocking the energy that gives you the will to want to succeed, the will to want to press forward, the will to want to live your dreams out loud. Especially with the Seven of Coins, maybe finances are very slow, or you've invested a lot and have gotten little to no return here. And but like I said, you're looking over here at what you've invested in and not paying attention to the coin that's here, that you've invested in yourself. It's slow moving with this Knight, but it reaches its destination with patience and diligence. And here you're feeling like it, quote, may not be worth it, just off the strength of you have to make a decision every day to show up for yourself, whether it's challenging or not. And that is discipline. That's the 3D world. That's this coins. That's this earth element. That is, regardless of how I'm feeling, I know what my goals are. So I have a schedule, I have a routine, and I'm sticking to it. I may not be feeling it today, and that's true, and that's what it is. But it says from this time to this time, I'm in the gym. So guess what I'm about to be? I'm about to be in the gym. And it says from this time to this time, I'm studying this subject. So I'm going to study this subject. Yeah, I'll take a little 5-minute walk if I need to, step outside, take a little breather if I need to, but I'm going to get right back to it. This is the challenge. This is the, when you get towards the last leg of a marathon is when you're most tired. And even if you see the finish line, you're still tired, and you have to push yourself. And especially when you can't even see the finish line, right? You see it mentally, but maybe it's not showing up the way that you would like it to. So this is about you to make a decision not to cut and run right here with this Knight of Swords, and not to let your thoughts get away with you and to have you try and take a shortcut, because this Knight is not yet the king or queen. And so you may be tempted to say things that you don't mean because you're tired. You may be tempted to say things because maybe you skipped a few meals and you're hungry. So just keep that in mind at this time as you're working, as you're burning that midnight oil. Be mindful of how you're speaking to people. Be mindful of what you're thinking about yourself and others. We're in Sagittarius season, and that energy is fast moving fire energy, and Sagittarius are known to be very blunt and to be very frank, and it may not come out, it may not be your intention for it to come out that way, but that's how you're feeling. So this is the time to step back and to be more mindful with all this earth energy. Ground yourself, get outside as much as possible. I know here in the States it's the winter months, but we've been getting a lot of warm fronts depending on where you are, so you may still be able to bask in some sunshine. Even if you can't, just taking a walk outside, allowing yourselves to meditate a little more, light some incense, some sandalwood, some cedar wood, some Palo Santo, and just really connect with the energy, the energy of Gaia, the energy of the earth, to help you transition, because you're still working. You're not allowing yourself to hold on, but I'm feeling for some of the collective you are. You're holding on to the doubt more than you're holding on to the vision. And that's what's slowing you down. Maybe some, maybe some ideas of partnerships in the past that went sour, or still lingering within you. Maybe some residue that's causing some external conflict. Maybe you're experiencing that. Maybe because you're working so late, it's causing problems with your relationships or your friends, or maybe because you cut off certain I keep seeing Three of Coins a lot. So it's this energy of perhaps you need to partner with someone, but you're not sure of who to start this partnership with. And we had a Three of Cups on the bottom, because maybe you have experienced some betrayal with partnerships. You have experienced some people not keeping up with the books like you would like them to, or just not being as honest or not being as faithful as you are to the mission. So this is you learning to trust again, right? We have this Page of Swords here with the Three of Cups. This could be pages can be messengers, but it also could be someone maybe seeing your business grow, maybe seeing what's happening here. But let's see what's going on. I'm feeling a bit of like dark energy, very it seems very oppressive. It's like, in terms of, you may feel like you have the weight on your shoulders because you might be working alone here. Because like I said before, this 10 of Coins is crossed by this Knight of Coins. So you may be in the single energy of the 9 of Coins, like just actively working towards your dream, actively investing towards things on your own and bearing the burden of it. But it's something, you're holding on to something that needs to be released. And it's you being in a position of over evaluating a situation. It's like, just because things start to not go the way you want them to on your path, it doesn't mean you stop and over analyze. It means you of course you can always reassess, but the main goal is the main goal. It's like if you're in the middle of a workout and the workout gets tough, yeah, you take a little break to catch your breath, but you get back in on the workout. You don't say, oh man, this workout isn't for me, it's not going to work out. It's like, no, this is a challenging task that you took on. So just because it's challenging doesn't mean you give up. Okay, the Knight of Coins doesn't give up. The Knight of Coins keep going. Some of you all may be connected to the turtle spirit guide at this time. The turtle seems to move slowly, but they get to their destination. Whereas we all know the fable of the tortoise and the hare. The hare has great ability to sprint and to do all these things, but they also are able to get burnt out faster because they're not putting in proper boundaries on their time and their energy. They also have the ability to get distracted by things more easily than the tortoise, who is just like slowly but surely building these bricks, and before you know it, your business is built, your clients are coming in, and you're seeing success. Yeah, okay, so that's why this 8 of Swords, you feel like nobody's paying attention to you. You feel like nobody sees what you're doing. You feel like it's just you. You just, if you're a content provider, you're putting out content and nobody's watching. Or if you are providing a service, you feel like you've been promoting and you have your products ready to sell and no one's buying them from you. If it's any other field, it's just that you're doing this. If you're an artist, like no one is buying your art, no one is seeing your paintings, no one is hearing your music, no one, you can't find people to start dance practice or rehearsals with, or whatever this is. It's like that's not the truth though, because we got the Page of Swords with the Eight of Swords, so that's putting you in a lot of anxious energy. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now, that's coming in through this reading. So I would just say, keep your spiritual hygiene high, like burn some sage, burn some Palo Santo, take deep breaths, practice mindful breathing, in through the nose, hold it for 2 seconds, out through the mouth thoroughly. That really helps. That really helps ground you and really helps put you back into the moment, because when you are in an anxious moment or having sort of like a panic attack or an anxiety attack, I am not a healthcare provider. Consult your healthcare providers for adequate information. But when you're in that element, it's because you're not present. Your mind is somewhere. Either you are replaying a scene from the past and you're fearful, or you're looking into the future feeling like you're not going to have what you need, or you're not going to be successful. But when you connect with your body, you connect with your breath, you connect with the feeling in the earth, then you are able to ground yourself once again. And they're showing me the Ace of Swords here. So that's what's real. That's the truth of the matter. Get connected with yourself in the moment and understand that. I was watching this video. Oh man, this is he's out of England, and he has like he works with a lot of musicians, and basically he was saying that a lot of times people will watch your videos, people will see what you're doing, people will see your content, and they just don't interact with it, because there will be times when he was out and people will say, "Oh man, you're the dude that works with bands," and he's like, "Yeah," but in his mind he's thinking, I've never seen you interact with my stuff online. I haven't. And it's not a way like, "Oh man, don't talk to me now." It's like, yeah, I'm happy you interacted, but in his head he was like, I'm thinking no one's watching me. I'm thinking, they're not paying attention, and all the while they are. So just keep that in mind, and you want to get more engagement for sure. There are different ways for you to do that. Work on your promotions, maybe work on tweaking your marketing skills, maybe even work on just tweaking some things. I don't feel like you have to make any major changes, but it's just like this energy of just keep going, just keep going. Sorry, I had to adjust. And have confidence. Because when I picked up this deck just now, this was in reverse, the Queen of Spears. And that means that you're not feeling confident in who you are. You're not trusting the power that you bring into a room, the power that you bring on this planet. Like, you have your own unique personal power, and you have your own unique sauce that the world cannot replicate, no matter how much they try. It's you, it's your energy, and that's what you bring to the marketplace. It doesn't matter if thousands of other people or millions of other people are doing what you are doing. No one can do it like you, and that's a fact. So let's see what's going on. Popped on out just to let you know it's real. Come on now, the Queen of Soup, like, she knows her energy, being a male or female. This is an energy that's confident in their feminine energy, confident in their self-expression, confident in their creativity, and doesn't feel the need to be overprotective of themselves, because they've balanced that divine masculine that will say enough is enough, that will check somebody when they get out of line, that will pull their energy back when they feel like it's not being appreciated. So this is you being confident, and it's all white. That's purity. That's peace. So try to usher in more peace into your life. In terms of partnerships, just be more mindful of the company that you do keep here. Be mindful that, yeah, people do steal, people do lie, people do cheat. And so just be thorough when hiring people into your process. Perhaps say a prayer to the divine, to whoever it is that you pray to keep your mind sharp and to keep your intuition aware. But you have to keep your heart open in order to allow new to into your life. If you're so guarded, then even the good stuff can't come in. Even the good partners and the good clients and the steady clientele can't come in if you're so guarded on yourself. You know, you can see the good in people and also see that, hey, they got a little extra going on and I'm willing to deal with right now. So, you know, maybe apply again later in a few months when you get yourself together, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, if you allow yourself to be guided by your past traumas and your past mistakes, then that's what's going to guide this Two of Swords. You see these 3 swords up here. And with Samuel Tarly, this card, he basically took back his own birthright, which was this sword. His father was basically denying him his birthright, was basically saying that you're not worthy of this sword. Your younger brother gets this sword, da-da-da-da. And his father disrespected his new beginning, disrespected his new start, right? Being his partner, his Gilly, his newfound partner. Pardon me, y'all, my camera almost fell off the stand. I didn't have it like super secure because I don't know, it's just like a different placement when I rearrange my desk. But nonetheless, so this is this energy of like I said, this is the Page of Spears came out initially. So like I said, this could be a new career path that people that you love and respect don't agree with, a new career path that people don't really have a lot of information on and it hasn't really been done before. So they're not able to see the vision, and perhaps that input could be a bit discouraging if you allow it to take root inside of you. But it's just to understand that, hey, you're blazing a new path. We're in Sagittarius season. These readings are timeless, but for the purposes of this timeline, we're in Sag season. Sagittarius blazes the trail. Sag is the explorer and the sage of the zodiac. And so in order to gain that wisdom and knowledge, you're going to new uncharted territories so that it will make it easier for people coming behind you, which means you're going to make some mistakes. You're gonna make some missteps, but it's only to make you stronger. So when you do get to these points to where you feel like you're not making the right moves all the time, yeah, take a moment and reassess what you're doing, but don't discourage yourself from reaching that goal that you set out to reach. Okay. Yeah, so there we are. Yeah, so here's the choice. Okay, boom. We have the Two of Spears, and right, this spirit from the past, it leads to deception, it leads to heartbreak, it leads to karmic ties, it leads to starting another pattern, it leads to fear, it leads to you holding on to the past things that have happened instead of extracting the lesson from it. And so you leave the person in the situation in the past and the lesson is learned. So that way, even if it manifests in a different vehicle, a different vessel, a different situation, you have the root of that. You have the source of that lesson. So you don't have to attach it to any other person. Or you could choose to move forward in a time of celebration and meeting together of like minds and enjoying this camaraderie that's happening for you. Split the deck, 3 of Coins. Beautiful partnerships are coming. This came in over the weekend. People who are wanting to build from the ground floor. In this deck, they were building a new cathedral, I believe it was. Right? This is a few outcast villagers who wanted to come together and build another cathedral. They had to fight for what they were building, right? But I'm hearing help is coming in rather quickly, right? So you go from the 7 to the 8, and you're going to get a message. So with fervent praying and equally fervent action, right? Discipline, doing those things that you know you should do, even though you don't feel like doing it. And while I do listen to Abraham Hicks, and they always say get into the feeling of it, and it helps you move through it. The flip side of that coin is there are some things you have to just say, I have to do this. You know, it's like, oh, I really don't feel like getting up and working today. Yeah, you might not feel like it, but if you're not working, you're not eating. So it's like this energy of there are some things you need to do because it needs to get done. You know, if you have children, it's like, oh, I don't feel like getting up at 5 a.m. and da da da. But your children need you. They need you to help them get dressed. They need you to help feed them. They need you to speak life and love them through that process, and not just be detached emotionally. So there's sometimes we have to just push through and get that inner strength, that inner fire. And I'm really seeing the strength card. That card came out in the love reading, but it's also just taming those things that saying we're not worthy, saying we're not enough, or saying we can't accomplish what we set out to accomplish. And you most definitely can, and you will. The Ace of Swords with the Magician. And yeah, they gave you clarity. They're giving you clarity with that Magician card on the tools that you have to work with now. Yes, you may want the best card. Yes, you may want the best marketing squad, the best personal assistant, the best. Yes, you may want those things, and because you desire them, that means they can be yours. Right now, show appreciation for what you do have, and Divine is showing you what you have to work with to get you to that next level. So if you need a personal assistant, but it's not in your budget right now, the Divine is showing you how you can structure your schedule. They're showing you certain apps that will help you manage your time. They're showing you certain ways that you can create different gaps in your schedule to where you can have some time, an hour here, 30 minutes there, to yourself. They're showing you different ways, maybe certain delivery services that you don't have to run all the way across town to get something. You can schedule it to be delivered. So it's like these energies of using what you have to get what you want. And there'll come a time, it's in the present energy. It's not anywhere on the day. It's right here, like right in front of you. This energy, the 10 of coins, like everything you dreamed of. This is more than financial abundance. This is a major partnership. This is like the ability to feast every day. But you know what we spoke about in terms of, it was in the love reading, but overindulgence at this time may be a bit just be mindful of it. Like I said, we're in Sag season, so you know Sag like to have a good time. The life of the party likes to have fun, but you don't want to get off your routine too much. Family's coming in town. You're going to family's town, going in town for family, and there's a time to cut back off work and say, hey, I'm spending time with my family. I'm chilling. But there's also a time to say, okay, it's been a couple days. It's time for me to, even if I can't work out the same amount of hours. Okay, I can't get an hour in for a workout, but I can get 20 minutes in. I can get 30 minutes in. Okay, I can't do 30 minutes meditation because, you know, my little nieces and nephews running around in the room. I can get in a quick 10, 15 minutes though to keep myself grounded, to keep myself centered on my task. If I know I'm going to be out of town, I can schedule my posts so that even when I'm not actively online, my posts are still scheduling. I'm still keeping up with this algorithm. I'm still putting things out. So just allow the Divine to show you new ways that technology can help you as well. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from the Isis Oracle deck. Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. So if this card is anything but confirmation, letting you know you are on your right path. And Divine Warrior, if you are not a warrior, if you're a warrior, then that means there's what? There's a war. There's an internal war being reflected externally. So there's a battle of your mind. Who are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to the voice that says that you can do it, that you can continue to move through it, that yes, you are the one. You are the one to be able to move through these challenges, move through these transitions, and triumph over them. Or you're going to listen to that other voice that keeps repeating this toxic cycle in your life, in your family, in your bloodline. So I'm going to read from this book. Usually if I find it fast enough, I don't have to turn off the camera because I know I don't want to waste you guys' time. Not waste your time, but you know, have you just looking here. But I did find it. So Divine Destiny. The Divine Warrior guides you to your divine destiny. The Divine Warrior energy exists within men and women as the inner population to continue with a worthy path, even during times of difficulty. Right on time for this reading. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, focus, intelligence, and surrender unto the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. That's that Magician card, resourcefulness. You have everything you need to accomplish your goals. This part of you will lead you to a spiritual success. The Oracle of Divine Destiny is a call to your divine warrior. This part of you has great self-esteem, Queen of Wands, and believes that what you desire is worth whatever effort, personal growth, application, focus, and attention are required to obtain it, provided it aligns with your divine destiny. As long as you're on your path and you're not getting distracted, like what we talked about with that tortoise in the hare, don't wish to be someone other than yourself. Don't look at other people. It will be beneficial for you not to look at other people and to see their success and to see what they want to show you online and try and covet that energy. You don't know what they're doing to get it. And even if they're getting it in a high vibrational way, that is not your path. Stick to your path and you'll be successful. This part of you acts in personal integrity, and if the goal will compromise integrity, then the goal is refined until it shines like a diamond in your heart. Then the divine warrior will bring it into being. So this is like getting, it's giving me like hermit energy. It's like going within yourself and really assessing, and perhaps when we spoke about that hangman energy, right? That stuck energy that you were in, perhaps that was your intention to sort of take a step back. But in that hangman period, instead of focusing on what you can do, you were focusing more so on what wasn't growing and what wasn't happening. So it was causing a lot more darker, negative, stagnant energy to happen, and you were becoming more stuck than more freed up energetically. So that hermit also encourages you to take things one step at a time. The lantern lights the path only for what you can see within your next step. So the path of the divine warrior is not one of any means to an end. The means and the end are considered equally important. Come on, y'all. So I can't remember if it's in this reading or the love reading. I was prompted to mention You Can Have It All, the book by Arnold Patton. And there's many laws of the universe in that book. It's a great resource. You Can Have It All by Arnold Patton. And one of the laws is the means are the ends. So basically sometimes people justify like, oh, I couldn't, I was too busy building this life. I was trying to build a life for my family. So I missed all the baseball games and the soccer games, and I missed all of the quality time with my family and romantic time with my partner to get us to where we are today. And the divine is saying, you neglected your family because you wanted to help your family. That doesn't make sense. The ends don't justify the means. They're the same exact thing. So the way that you get something will be the way that you have to keep it. So if you have to neglect your friends and family in a low vibrational sense, right? Sometimes you have to seclude yourself so that you can get clear on who you are. But if you know you're out of balance, you stepping on people's toes to get to where you want to go, you're going to have to continue to keep that behavior up to hold on to what you have. So the divine is trying to work within you to refine your motives, refine your intentions, and refine your goals so that they genuinely reflect the light that you possess. So the divine warrior will succeed in bringing about your divine destiny, but it will be done in a way that is in integrity with deep spiritual values. There are important teachings on the path of the feminine about the need for surrender and allowing for the best manifestation. The divine warrior is not at odds with these, but continually surrenders into the greater unfoldment and play of the cosmic forces, seeking to align with those forces for greatest power and flow. So I've really been called, and it's so ironic, like so many these past few readings, the major arcanas have been almost non-existent in this reading. This is just you working on a day-to-day basis. So the flip side of that could be calling in more of your spiritual power. You're feeling alone, you're feeling like you do it yourself, but you have a whole team of spirit guides, a whole team of ancestors, a whole team of angels, the divine source of all things that you can call on to help you. And so more time in prayer, or more intentional prayer time. Okay, having an intention behind your prayers and like honestly listening for what the divine has to say during your meditation time, and taking those things seriously. When something drops into your spirit, take it seriously. The Oracle of Divine Destiny often comes at a time when there is something Pardon me, y'all, my camera went off. The oracle of the divine destiny often comes at a time when there is something that you feel you are struggling to attain. It may be a vague sense or a clear vision. There is something within your heart that you have almost given up hope on, wondering if it's ever really going to come together. It's that Seven of Pentacles energy. This oracle comes with the message that although you may feel struggle or challenge, it is not a sign to step away in this situation. Come through. Come through, divine. Step away from this. It is not a sign to step away from this situation. It is a sign to put your faith in the divine warrior within instead. This warrior may shift approach, change expectation, go within to find the resources you require, or find a completely different path to get to your destiny. Do not give up the fight. This is lit. I don't know. This is lit. If you're not sure to what this applies, ask yourself, what is it in your life that you're feeling you are fighting to attain or maintain? So asking yourself what it is in your life that you feel you are fighting to attain or maintain. Find what it is not in the form, but in essence. Find what it is not in form, but in essence. Okay, so you're not looking at the physical manifestation of it. What is the root behind it? That's something that Abraham Hicks teachers just keep coming back. I've been diving into them a lot lately, and there's something they speak about when you want a manifestation, you really want the feeling from that manifestation. So if some people look for partners. It's like we're in careers. Let's stick with that. You're in a career, so yes, you want a career, but why? You ask yourself, why do you want this particular career? Do you want notoriety? Do you want fame? Do you want approval? Do you want validation that you could truly do it? What is the source of what it is? And it could definitely be high vibrational too. I don't feel like wanting any of those things are low vibrational. It's just what you're willing to do to get those things that sort of changes the intention behind it. But it's like asking yourself, what is the root of this desire? If it is your job that you are fighting for, then it may be your freedom and responsibility that you are really fighting for, as an example. If you are fighting your weight or eating habits, then it might be the right to express your true feelings that you are fighting for with your body as a divine warrior, refusing to give up the right to truthful expression. Find the truth of what you are working towards and keep your heart and mind centered in that truth. Not the manifestation of it, but that truth that you are fighting for, that truth that you are working towards. Your divine warrior will get you what you need and deeply desire in alignment with your best and highest divine destiny. You deserve no less. That is really beautiful. You definitely deserve the best, and this is an amazing reading. Good times are up ahead. 10 of Coins are up ahead. 3 of Cups are up ahead. Just keep moving forward. Right? Don't allow that inner deceptive energy to tarnish this the charismatic, beautiful, highly intelligent, amazing leader that you are naturally. Just naturally a good leader. This Knight of Coins is coming in. And so by you doing the work with integrity, you'll be able to see who's bringing in offers. There's more than one offers coming in to assist. There's going to be more people wanting to apply to work at your company. There's going to be more people who want to apply to be that personal assistant or to be on your board of directors. So if you've done something in a higher vibrational way, in a higher vibrational sense, then you'll be able to peep out the intentions of other people energetically, and it'll help you make your decision. Not just using the resume or paper or the good interview face that they're giving off. Okay, so thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If this reading was helpful, I ask that you like the video and subscribe. Definitely let me know that you're here. Leave me a comment. Let me know that, I always get a little hot when I do these readings, so I start to sweat a lot. A little hot, a lot hot. So just let me know that you're here. I'll keep the conversation going. Connect with us in our community tab. Connect with us over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise. We do daily vibes over there, so they're live tarot readings. So just keep that in mind. Also, I'm saying like this reading was pretty heavy, and like my crown is getting a little crowded. So I'm going to like wrap it up now. But I wish you so much success. Just continue to trust in yourself. We're all on this path together. And if you just want to know, like, honestly, I totally get it. I totally get it. We all have these, especially in this collective reading, the people that I read for and the people that really view the channel, we're so similar in that we have amazing desires for the human race, amazing desires for the consciousness of the planet. And these dreams and goals have to be realized within us because, quote, the powers that be aren't trying to make that a reality. And we knowing this, we're going against the grain of society, but we're going with the flow of the universe. So that flow is much more powerful than a million armies trying to come against the energy of the divine. So keep that in mind. You're not alone. There's a whole community here willing to support. So reach out and connect with those of like mind and who are interested in exactly what you're interested in. You'll find some good collaborative efforts there. Okay. So much love and light. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. So much love, light, namaste, pure fire, and fight for what you believe in. Peace.